All right, guys, we are out here today at Mr. Graff's home in Conway, South Carolina. What we have here, I have outlined one of the shingles that has already been prescribed for repair in the initial scope of work. As you can see here, clear crease, unsealed, definitely a damaged shingle. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing an attempted repair. We've had some concerns with these specific shingles in this specific community as far as being able to complete a proper repair. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. First things first, we got our damaged shingle labeled here. I've also labeled all the other tabs around this shingle that are going to have to be unsealed and slightly manipulated in order to remove this shingle and successfully complete a repair, replace it with another one. As we do this, just a couple points to notate is I'm going to be extremely careful and cautious as to not lift any of these shingles any more than really 5 or 10 degrees should be the max in order to successfully locate the nails and remove those nails and access the nail head. We're going to start out unsealing tabs 1, 2, and 3. That would be shingle 1 that was prescribed for the repair. Obviously this side is already unsealed and damaged, but we do have to unseal the rest. I'm going to go ahead and place my hand atop the shingle as to add some additional support, because these specific shingles have given us major issues with unsealing and being able to complete a repair where there is just not an absolute amount of transfer. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but simply, even with this extra pressure on top, simply just applying about 5 degrees to try to get that unsealed, I do hear some transfer going on, and I'll show you after the video. I don't want to lift this specific tab too high as to create a bunch of extra damage, but I mean, there's literally a chunk out of the shingle below it from the mat transfer that has occurred. This was something that we were definitely afraid of, and not a situation where we want to do a repair in good faith to our customer. I can already tell you, just with unsealing half of the tab that was already covered, there's going to be unavoidable and an immense amount of mat transfer that in turn is going to create further damage. I can tell you right now, this shingle here below the shingle that was prescribed for repair, which was not originally prescribed in the scope of work, is completely damaged. Tony, if you want to actually come, I lied, I am going to go ahead and I want you guys to see this. I mean, you saw very clearly the additional support and pressure that I was putting on that shingle. And then if you want to show them, Tony, the bottom of the shingle. So what you're seeing here where my finger is underlining, that is literally a chunk from the shingle below it. I mean, just super severe mat transfer. Tony, if you want to stay on this side actually while I unseal this second tab, I'd like to get a very clear, good view so that it is abundantly obvious that I'm displaying an extreme amount of caution and also moving extremely slow as to prevent or try to prevent as much of this additional damage as possible. As you can see, I'm being very precise and cautious. I mean, you can hear it. You can just hear parts of the shingle below it getting ripped away. Again, multiple chunks. This whole strip is now gone. This shingle that I'm pointing to was not prescribed in the original repair, and there is no way possible, if I were to replace this shingle here, that a new shingle would bond and would seal, because now the shingle below it has been damaged from this repair attempt. Typically, And typically I would go through the full repair attempt. I'd unseal all the shingles, I'd remove this one and replace it. I am gonna have to go ahead and stop this repair attempt after unsealing the second tab, not even a full shingle. I mean, this is just, I think, blatantly obvious what we have going on here, that any general contractor acting in good faith is not going to be able to complete a repair whenever a further amount of damage is extended to all the shingles that need manipulated around the said repair. You know, we have a couple other things that that make us inclined to not do a repair on this specific 3-tab shingle in this specific region and location as well. We are very close to the coast, and the wind rating that is required per the IRC that Horry County, which is the county we are in, follows and abides by, these shingles don't meet that wind standard. So in all honesty, even if this wasn't an insane amount of mat transfer in every single tab that I manipulated, wasn't damaging other shingles on the roof, I still could not do a repair with 3-tab shingles in this region, just because we really pride ourselves on doing things the right way, as I know Home Site does as well to their customers. So we'll go ahead, we'll get this all uploaded, send it in to you guys, and we really look forward to getting our mutual customer taken care of and making them whole again. Thanks, guys.